But didn't you ever go through a thing where you're like, okay, I'm going into high school, I better start acting like I smoke? Or
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go through high school, I'm going to change.
Smoking is a great example because that absolutely was a persona. Like,
Right.
you're like, I'm going to look like a person who smokes cigarettes. And anyone who says that's not why they started smoking is crazy. Because I know when I was a kid, that's why I started smoking.
I wonder if that's why we start drinking, too. Like, I want to be the drinking kid. I want to
Yeah.
be the pot-smoking kid.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was waiting in the city, waiting on the corner for somebody. And cell phones were not that big then. And so I felt like a jerk just sitting there with like my hands in my pockets, just waiting for someone. And I thought, if you were smoking, you really looked like you were doing something. Like, oh, I didn't see you there. Yeah, no, it's cool. I've only been here a few minutes. Just having the cigarette, so it's not a big deal.
You're standing on and I don't want to even get into your life too much because that's your life, and I try to give you your own space. But you're standing on the corner and you're smoking, and you're waiting for, and I'm going to hope you say no to this, John's?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not waiting for
I would have
John's.
freaked out. I would have lost it.
That's not what I meant to imply.
I mean, I remember when I went to a new school, and I told all the kids there that I was, I told them I was Chinese.
Did they buy it?
Well, I had already taped my hair back. I had put my hair in a ponytail. I used to just come to school in my pajamas.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, they all fell for it.
Did it win you any friends?
Asian friends, yes. I also told them that I was opening up a dojo.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, we're all going to, we do put on personas no matter who we are. You know, it's part of it.
I mean, I guess you shouldn't be ashamed.
I think Rebel Yell has pulled off a long distance thing. An overweight girl who comes from a foreign country into Hollyweird, okay?
Okay.
The land of fruits and nuts.
No.
That's right. It's the land of fruits and nuts.
Nuts?
So, and she was able to say to them, look, I'm from the Australian ghetto. You know?
I think they had ghettos. Just, cities in the outback.
No, big time. Big time
Yeah, there's
ghettos.
a lot of ghettos there. Russell Crowe's from one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
A lot of desert people.
You got out. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like-
A lot of desert people, and they play that didgeridoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Yeah.
When I would go on vacation, like spring break, I would...
Vacation?
No, vay,
Wow.
It's vay, not gaycation. I would tell... I would tell people that I was a roadie for like various bands, and I would say I was a roadie for Coldplay to women to try to impress them.
You know
How
what?
old are you doing this?
I was 19, maybe, possibly 20
That's
at
way
the
too
oldest.
old. I can see if
Way
you're
too old.
13.
Yes, if you were a kid, I would get it, but you were
Wait,
an adult at this point.
Maybe.
You were too dumb to tell them something cool. You were saying I move amplifiers for fucking Coldplay.
Yeah.
And you expected that was going to get you women.
Yes.
Yeah, you would be better off just saying you had like a band back home or something. Like
No,
that.
but see, I figured being the roadie, you have access to the big stars of the day.
That works.
Them being Coldplay.
Right. That works if you want disgusting girls to give you oral treats to get backstage, but not like then in the hopes that later during a tour. That's the dumbest plan ever.
Well, that's very good.
Did it work out for you?
Sort of. Half and half.
What does that mean? You ended up with a guy?
No.
Seems that way.
That's good too, though.
Yeah. That works out for you, too.
It was a check.
You were basically a roadie for Joe when he wrote that Bennington song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were his bitch.
Or whoever wrote that song.
Yeah, who knows really where that song
I
came
know
from.
because someone gave it away the other day.
Who was it?
I think it was our old intern.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can't think of her name. Was it Sneaky Pete?
Old Sneaky Pete. I miss her.
Ah, I miss her too. She was great.
She was so sneaky.
Well, I thought the name was ironic. I thought she was so far from sneaky that we called her Sneaky Pete.
Miss her, though. Miss her sneakiness. Miss her laugh.
Well, I miss everything about it. And I know she missed her period, so
Oh, no.
looks like we could end up with a new little Coldplay baby around here.
I'd like to find out who the father is. Get on Maury. Should
God,
really
I
check
love
that
that
out.
Maury show. He's really brought a lot of families together.
I know. And I love the way he uses human children as
Right.
TV bait.
Give me a close-up of this 2-year-old. This nappy-headed 2-year-old that should be sleeping right now. Terrible, that show.
It's awful.
First of all, I had it on this morning. 2 different children looked like they needed a brush through their hair.
That's what they need a dad for.
Well, in this case, he was the father. See that bitch?
Bullshit. That ain't me. She a hoe.
All right.
That's what that's what people
but
say
you're
on that
coming
show.
off sounding like you.
Well, I'm not trying to be.
Trevor in Denver. Oh, I can do it from here now. I can do it from here. On just say line 1.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing?
I'm cool in the gang, my friend.
Hey, man, a couple years ago, you gave me some good restaurants in Philly when I was going to watch my little brother play in the Army-Navy game. And he
Yes.
is graduating this weekend, so I'll be in New York on Friday and was just wondering if you had any good suggestions for the day I'm going to spend in the city.
Yeah, you've got to get out to the Statue of Liberty. It's amazing.
No,
No.
I didn't want that. I wanted the Ronnie Inside special on the restaurant.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on hold, and we're going to get your email number, okay?
All right,
Is
thanks,
it an
Ronnie. I
email and
appreciate it.
number?
No.
Or
Email address.
Dress.
okay, we're going to get the address of your email number. How's that sound? Now, address isn't where he lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Kind of.
his cyber address.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're his online home.
Yeah.
The World Wide Web.
Where you live and receive your mail.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a big move to Gmail.
Yeah, that's going to be big for you.
Yeah, when I'm dropping the Ron and Fez at AOL, I want to move on to Gmail.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ron
exciting.
Gmail?
No, I'm going to be Chinese dude. at Gmail. New Chinese kid from another school. You guys,
That's a long address, but I think it's...
oh, well, you got to have a short address?
No, I think... I don't know how many characters you get.
I think it's like 20.
Nice.
20 characters.
Fit a lot in there.
You can play around with that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be new Chinese kid in new school at Gmail address.
420.
.org.
No,
XXX.
.com.
What?
.gmail.com.
Why do you want to go .org?
It's not .org. You have to go .com.
It's a com, not an organization.
I think I'm going to go .org for the first one ever. Or .cc.
.gov.
.gov.
Oh, I'd love a .gov.
I would too. If God willing, I get elected. I'm running for president of the United States.
Holy shit.
Wow, I can't believe you didn't mention that. We should be...
Is this the
plugging
announcement,
that.
or have you announced already?
I'm running on one really big thing, one big platform, and I'm going to turn off the power in the United States.
Okay.
I don't know if people can get behind that.
I think they're going to enjoy it. Now,
People like electricity.
because that's what they're used to. And that's because they've never cooked on an open fire or carried torches. Let's get back to the way things used to be in this country. Torches.
They've
Now-
never felt the romance of candlelight.
Yeah. Now, here at Sirius XM, we're on the 36th floor. We'll be climbing up ropes to get here.
This is scary, actually.
Scary or exciting, because it's the same thing. Now, I'll also be closing down the planetariums because the sky itself is going to be a planetarium.
It's going to look so bright. The stars are going to look incredible with all that
Neil
light
deGrasse Tyson's going to be out of a job.
And we won't have to worry about robots in our torch future.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We've taken care of that problem.
I'm also going to say this because people are worried about the guns out there. What am I going to do about the guns?
Yeah.
You can keep your weapons,
Great.
but you have to kill and scalp another person who has a weapon. So I only want the best shots left in the United States.
That's the only way to get a permit.
Yeah. You want a gun? Shoot someone else with a gun. Now, you shoot someone unarmed? Sorry, that doesn't count. I want you to shoot a gun owner who knows you're coming at him. Face to face. You shoot him in the back. Doesn't count.
Maybe we could get some sort of daily Quick and the Dead kind of showdown that happens.
Bang. I'm thinking about changing the name of this country to Quick and the Dead.
That's great. I'd vote for
I'd
you.
be like the Gene Hackman of this place. You were fast, kid. You were so fast. How weird that she suddenly, just really dug that little kid so much.
I don't blame her.
Chris Stanley cannot be killed by bullet.
Oh, hell yeah, I want to be that guy.
Did I kill him?
Yeah, kid. You were so fast. He never proved he was my son. And I put on these tiny leather girl gloves.
You are the Gene Hackman.
Yeah, I am.
If you live to see the dawn, it's because I allow it.
I love that.
I own everything.
Yeah.
He really lost his cool there.
And not one of his dudes ever talked with me. Just sat next to him with guns on their thighs.
If he wins, gun him down. Why? What do you care at that point?
At that point, I don't work for you anymore, Gene Hackman.
I'm out.
I'm going to start and try to socialize with the other people, not just scare them with guns. I'm doing this now because I'm afraid you'll kill me.
Your gunfighter is dead.
If you live to see tomorrow. He was great in that shitty movie.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
I love everyone in that shitty movie, to be honest.
Star-studded.
It's so good.
Well, Russell Crowe is amazing in it. Just trying to get water himself.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's just so thirsty.
She doesn't even help him.
I like the guy who is like the bartender clerk that allows his daughter to be raped because
Yeah.
he doesn't want to do anything about
He
it.
just doesn't like to start conflict, so
No.
as his daughter's being raped, he's like, if only I could hit him with this. Nah, I'm not going to.
If I had a nickname for him, it would be Bruce. That's who it reminds me of.
Maybe she likes the rape.
I had stopped the rape, but I got these glasses to take care of.
Gotta rag these down.
Because that's what the guys going in there care about, clean glasses.
Yeah,
as they're
right.
pounding whiskey after murdering people.
Not one smudge on these glasses.
I don't know how when you watch those cowboy movies, anybody comes in and just, you're riding through the desert and you're like, whiskey. And you're like, you sure you don't want a glass of water first? You better hydrate. You don't want to go from the extreme heat to be extremely drunk. It's dangerous.
I see you don't have a hump there. Let me get you a glass of water instead.
I got news for you. I'd never even make it into the bar. I'd be drinking out of that pump next to the horse trough.
That
Oh, yeah.
actually does look very delicious.
Sure.
Like the big old handle that comes down.
Yeah. Have you ever drank out of one?
No, I haven't.
I have when we used to go camping, and it's freezing cold
Oh, really?
water, and it's right from the center of the earth. You're literally pumping it up from the center of the earth, and it's cold, and it's good, and it's like better than any bottled water you've ever had in your life.
Oh
And
man,
that's what I would be offering in the new Quick of the Dead United States I'm trying to get going. We get rid of the electricity.
All right.
You want a gun? Kill someone else with a gun to prove that you deserve it. Quick and the Dead style.
So if I don't have a gun, I can just stab someone to death and take theirs.
If you don't have a gun, why are you even in this conversation? This is for gun
If I
owners.
just have a knife.
gun owners only.
Now, I just decided these contests are going to be so great that I am going to turn the power on every afternoon between 2 and 4 so we can watch on TV. But it'll be on every channel. That's one thing that they never worked out in the movies. Like in sci-fis, they just acted like there would only be one big TV channel that everybody would be watching, like a Big Brother channel.
Right.
They had no idea that there were going to be so many channels out there that you can never get any propaganda word out.
That's true. Everyone is always unified around the screens.
And now, like, if we did have a dictator, you'd be like, "Did you see what the dictator had to say last night?" And you'd be like, "No, I was watching Adult Swim." What did he say though? Was it something?
I have
Is he taking away
Verizon.
some of our rights?
I think he was only on Time Warner. Can I get that right propaganda cable package?
There could be some propaganda.
Propaganda.
That's propaganda sung to us beautifully.